Give me the purse, and no one gets hurt. There, little one. I'm your mommy now.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I've been muted for 30 minutes. I didn't realize. I've been talking the whole time. Hello! God damn it. Well, that sucks. GG. The most unwatchable VOD ever just dropped. I just had no commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy XI on my channel right now. Burial ornaments trusted by care. I'd rather you have it. It pale in comparison to the ring, but it's all Gardner has to give. Eh? Zero context. Straight gameplay. This does filter into the Sandoria quest lines. That's interesting. Oh? Oh, yes. Oh, Chateau. Oh. They are peeing. Well, good. Then. I'm sure the queen is pleased. Okay. Alright, sure. I have a shirt now. My coral robes. Anyway, cool. What is next? There's the Borgert's Harmonious Hands. You're the kind of mortal who mixes lobsters and gooning. Oh, joy! The vibe is bad today, apparently. I don't know. How was your Mother's Day? You just get some presents. Alright, let's see. Now... Okay, so I need to... So this is the hands quest. It's always the same, basically. I need, a couple things. I need another Castle of the Vol. Alright, whatever. A ton of art? Aw, that's sweet. I hate Castles of Vol Baileys. I've gotten used to it, I guess. It's very annoying to find the treasure chests in that area, but I definitely know where they are now. Alright, let's see. Wait, that's sick. That's cool, the school. All right, let's see. Where do we go next? I gotta. There's like a guy somewhere. Not the ancestry Moogle. Festive Moogle? No. Which Moogle is it? There's a Moogle somewhere that I need to talk to. Hell yeah. Dude, I love a fresh pesto. That shit rocks. I think it's this guy. It is this guy. Wait, you can buy scrolls here? What? Oh, okay, just the instant stuff. Alright, that makes sense. Pesto's delicious. What can I say? We're also a pesto family. Although there was one time I had yeah, I'm not a big tomato sauce guy. Like tomato sauce is fine. It's fine. I'm not a big fan. Let's see, Crawler's Nest and Astrosia. I like Alfredo sauce, very much like pesto sauce. Obviously, you know, cheese is good. And anyway, I had a pesto in when I was down at Universal that was like the strongest pesto I've ever had. Alfredo's yuck. Oh, unbelievable. It's so good. But I had like you're gonna laugh at me. I think I've probably said the story already. It was fucking spicy somehow. It was spicy. I swear to God. I'm not usually this white. I mean, I always am this white in complexion, but like, you know, it was spicy. I swear to God. It was like incredibly strong. I don't know what they did with it. It was so much pesto. And like it was wild. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I have no idea what the fuck they did. Like, they made a new substance. I swear to God. Like it looked like pesto. It tasted like if you just condensed pesto together. Like, it was like you just ate an entire plate of pasta every bite. It was crazy. Anyway, where is this? Lower Juno? Upper Juno. Gas, liquid, solid, pesto. Yeah, exactly. What they probably did was probably like jarred pesto or something like that. I'd have to imagine it was like just jarred pesto that was just old, something like that. It was too much. It's too much pesto. I wish at the restaurant we used to we don't have pesto on the menu, but every so often we used to like make pesto for staff meal, because we get fresh basil in for a bunch of different stuff, and fresh basil does not stay fresh very long rather, and so it's just a great way to use up like basil that's going old. Obviously you want like the freshest basil leaves, but for staff meal, whatever. I just need basil in bulk. Yeah, true. Just pick it off the vine, you know? Right. That's about as fresh as you can possibly get it. That's awesome. My mom's been to Italy a bunch. And she always tells me about how she like stayed at this place that basically would like near like a restaurant that literally had a garden in the back, and they would just, whatever was fresh in season, that's what they would serve. They just go out and they'd pick the basil, you know, they picked whatever plants, whatever tomatoes were growing and stuff like that, and like that's what they served. And like, holy shit. God damn, that sounds awesome. There's actually a place nearby here, that one of my old coworkers used to work at. That's very similar to that. Basically, off a farm, not like a whole farm, like an entire farm, but like it's like a small little farm. And they just serve whatever's fresh, you know, and they get a couple things in to fill out the roster. But it just one of my old coworkers went to work there. And it just sounds awesome. I gotta figure out what place that is. That would be good to apply for or something. Yeah, I mean, obviously not everywhere can do that. You need a lot of land. You know, but like I'm not expecting McDonald's to start opening up their you know, to start McDonald's opens up their you know, their parking lot, that's the word, to start doing that. But you know, yeah, there's a lot of like, and this isn't like, you know, Western Mass isn't, you know, the prime example of like country cooking, but it at least is far enough away from stuff that it does have a lot of really good it has a lot of really good stuff like that. Just like, you know, just local supplies. I learned today that apparently Western Massachusetts, specifically Hadley, has the best asparagus in the eastern part of the states. I don't know, like, or at least that's what people up here claim. Like, it's just, you know, it's apparently the place to get asparagus. I'm not a big asparagus guy, but if you like asparagus, that's the one. Yeah, Northern Pioneer food I think is more accurate. Like I'm not saying like Southern country, but like, you know, like Northern country, I think, you know, which is not as traditional country, but it, like, you know, I guess like Northern farm pioneer food, I guess, farm to table stuff, you know, that kind of deal. I really like one day I'd like to live in the city for a bit. But I would miss the sort of local stuff that is like that. You know, we like where you know, even at the restaurant we had a honey guy. The boss knew a person that made honey. That, like, you know, kept bees and had like a local honey thing. So we just had really good honey at the restaurant. Oh man, I got to make for the summer season, I got to make honey stung sauce. I was basically put in charge of like figuring out what the portions of the sauce was. Probably like the most I've like been involved in the cooking process. Oh, farmers market's so good. But yeah, no, and shit, dog, that is good fucking honey. Made good sauce. That shit was awesome. You couldn't eat a lot of it. It was very rich. But like calabrian chili peppers, honey. Found like a little bit garlic, butter. A little bit of lime juice we found was the kind of key to keeping it all together. Anyway, very good. I'm hungry. Sorry, I just ate, so I'm like I'm like in the middle stage where like I didn't eat too much, so I'm like perfectly fine talking about food. But let's see. Actually, I think if we go over here, so I'm like this is doing nothing for me, but that was good. All right. I think these are like true sight. I can't remember. They have giant eyeballs. They're probably true sight. Roger that. Let's just talk my Unity there, get that quest done. Alright, there we go. Excuse me. Oof. This area is pretty tough. It was tough as a thief. And we were higher level then, and I don't know how to play Bard well enough to make this, like, to be good. So it's just, it's a bit of a rough area. A rough neighborhood. But hopefully we can get the copper soon. And I think with red mage spells, we can kind of make up for the difference of damage output we can do as a bard. I gotta figure out how to make the songs good. 'Cause I feel like the songs are just like very weak. You know, they're helpful. It's AoE regen, which is definitely cool, and AoE refresh and stuff, but they just don't last very long, so you have to spend all the time setting them up. They don't seem to really turn the tide in battle very often either. Like, everyone still has to use healing spells, everyone still runs out of MP. I don't know, we'll see. Are you gonna attack me? Or are you just gonna stand there? You know what, fuck it. We'll fight this guy. We just gotta debuff the hell out of him, though. Ah, fuck, we incited another guy. Shit. I don't want to... No. We're fucking dead. God damn it. Ah, he hit like 2 crits in a row. Oh, okay. Alright, that'll be fun. All right, let's see. Is there a grounds tome in here actually? Use them. I mean, if there was, I should have used that like a million years ago, but. No, it doesn't look like it. Oh well. I has all the meta team out. A little much. The cat girls, unfortunately. All right, there we go. Let's try again. All right. You know what? Like I keep thinking of when I play this game for some reason. This probably makes sense actually, knowing me, but I always think of like so there are job combinations in this game, right? So you can so I'm a bard and a red mage right now. Like but like mainly a bard. So there are like 400 job combinations or something ridiculous. I want at some point I really want to put a spreadsheet together of like the names of all the job combinations. I don't know why this is so important to me, but I keep thinking about it. Of like, oh, like I wonder what this job combination is called. Like I don't know what bard and red mage would be. But like I have this like strange idea of like like I know some of them, you know, like I would say, you know, like because I, you know, like the immediate thought is like, well, black and white magic together, like so black mage and white mage would be like a stage, you know, 'cause that's like traditionally what it is in game, or in the other games. Sage is just a magician with access to basically all the spells of both. But then like so like a bard and red mage. Let's see, like it'd be like a bard. So I think like you know, ah man. A bard you know, like I think of like different like musician names. So like for example, like a bard and a dancer would be like um would be like a performer or something like that. You know, that would be like an actor or something like you like each one has like their own name. You'd have like different like performer names and stuff like that on that side, but get over here. Don't cast Thundaga 3 at me. Fuck you. Oh shit, that did fucking damage. Oh, shit. So I think like a bard or a red mage, or like they're very stylish. Red mages are very stylish, so you can use that with like the sort of bards, like that aspect of red mage, with like the performance aspect of a bard, like something along those lines, you know? Fucking hell, dude! Guy's kicking my ass. And I can't get him to leave me alone. So like he's just gonna, he's gonna pull in other guys. Can I silence this guy? I could silence him, that would be very nice. He resisted. Fuck. I could slow him down? Or paralyze him, or literally anything? Stop soul draining. Asshole. Okay, thank God. Let's get out of here. Regen a bit. So I don't know, like Bard and Red Mage could be like a stylist or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. I can cook, probably. I'll go a bunch of occupations and synonyms, basically. Well, Inner still has a good debuff on, draining his health away. Alright, I think Valanderal's finally cured of whatever was ailing him. He's regenning now. That's good. Weeklies are back. Guess that makes sense. Stop casting magic from afar. I need to get at you. Ah, shit, we pulled the guys. It's over. It's so over. Okay. Shit. Well, he's dying pretty quickly. There we go. Alright, that went alright. That went alright. Man, having the red mage, like, be secondary, though, is really not helping resistances. Like, they are resisting everything I put on them. And they're even resisting my songs! How dare they? Whatever, we got him anyway. Alright, let's see if there's any treasure in these caves. Nope. It would seem not. What a shame. I'll fall. All the way down. There's no fall damage in this game. How did I get slowed for 6 minutes? Alright. They are resisting all of my spells. Luckily, I can just continually cast them. It doesn't cost any MP, but still, goddamn. I thought he had a buff. Never mind. Let's see, did it work? Oh, Requiem? Finally! His last legs, we finally got him to take damage every time effect. Cool. Alright, now I gotta sit down for a sec. Because, Nilly's MP is unfortunate. Just need to find the coffer. Now, hopefully, we find it pretty soon. I want to learn that little ditty. It can't be that hard. But it's what all bards play, even the enemy bards. Like the bard song. There's only one bard song, it's that one. But I think it's cool that they at least play a song. Remember correctly, I don't think Final Fantasy... I think Final Fantasy 14s are just, like, they're not actually songs that you play. Alright, cool. We leveled up. Very nice. There we go. Damn, I think I missed it. Come on. Let me up. I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back. There we go. Alright. Now, hopefully we don't get immediately swarmed and die. And also, hopefully there's a treasure chest in here. It's like it's my birthday. But it's not. My mom's birthday. It's like it's my mom's birthday. Alright. Gotta kill this guy, and then we should be good. To open up this. This is all we need. I'm gonna be so excited to never have to open up this chest again. I've had to open up 3 of these so far. It's costed me a fair amount. Alright, there we go. Let's get out of here. Alright. I do have to return to there, though. So, that sucks. Gotta go to Upper Juno and then talk to him. He says, I can't do anything. I gotta talk to a ghost. And then the ghost is like, I can do something, but you gotta go back. And I'm like, fuck. And then I go back, and then... And then I defeat a easy guy, and then I get gloves. Alrighty. We're almost through with the stuff. I just need to figure out where Crawler's Nest coffers are. That's the only one that I don't really know where to go for. But I'll figure it out. Find an order? Yep. I got you, man. Thanks, Ghost. So, hold on, let me sell some stuff. There we go. Continually getting my money up. And I think after this, after I get all the Bard stuff, I want to go for Blue Mage next and get all the items for that. Yeah, I think that should be good. Yeah, I wish I got the metal slime stuff. Here's your XP bonuses. Alright. Alright, let's see. So we need to go back first. Happy Mommy Day! Thanks, Fletcher. It's hard being a mom. So I'm glad you recognize the hard work I do. Oh. Yeah, Tarot today has been has proven bad. Kill moms. Morticia Adams. Carol. I don't know who Carol is. And kill Marge Simpson. Marge is cool. Marge is a cool mom. She crunks with you, sweetie pie. Crunk with you, sweetie pie. I have no idea who the fuck Carol is. Actually, I summoned my dudes. So anyway. Might be Futurama, but it is a generic name. Yeah. Like, it could be... I mean, if they went with Marge Simpson, Futurama is probably a good guess. I'm impressed with myself that I remembered who Morticia Adams is. I was like, Morticia. Oh, shit. I know Addams Family, sort of. Not really. I've never watched the Addams Family. But I am very vaguely aware of it.
When they walk in the room,
Oh,
wow,
my God.
so divine. Kids are at home, but I'm feeling fine. Mature vibes, like fine wine they age. Kind of like books. They're turning the page, ready to teach. With a wink and a smile, MILF's got that style. Stay sexy the while.
Beautiful. Thank you, Amatsu, for that. Bonk. But me and Millie Aliappa have like the same club. Or same club model, I guess. Alright, key item, Shadow Flames. Perfect. Let's get out of here. Except I don't have the warp ring is not working right now, so We're gonna have to walk. Yeah, I think I wanna get Blue Mage, Blue Mage gear, and get the last couple of spells I need for Blue Mage. Rune Fencer gear, last couple of spells I need for Rune Fencer. Then we'll work on White Mage and Black Mage. I don't know. I don't really need to be doing any of this. I'm kind of just like strong enough as is, I guess. But oh, there's the worm ring. You know what? We'll save it. But mostly just procrastinating. Doing actual content. It's a good thing to do on this. I don't know. It's just been fun to do, so I've just been like stuck doing it. I've been enjoying it, but all right. Let's see. Go back to Juno. The only one we really want, like, we don't even, like, honestly, we don't really need the gear for any of these jobs. I don't know why I keep going for it. The only ones that it helps for, Blue Mage artifact gear is really good because it helps the learn rate of your blue magic spells. So that one's evergreen. As long as you're grinding Blue Mage and stuff. Thief is good to have because I like Thief is just a good job for grinding up stuff. And then obviously our main job, but nothing else pretty much. Thank you, Bogarts. My work is finished. There we are. Singing skill +5, energy -1. Perfect. Alright, so let's see. Next, Castle Stroja, I guess, is easy enough to get to. That I wouldn't have to worry about it, and we'll save the one I don't know how to do for last. Alright, I actually gotta use the restroom. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see here. Whoops. Unplug my controller. Did not mean to do that. Alright, Castle Astrosia. I guess that's Crawler's Nest. Fuck it. Yeah, whatever. We'll go here. Alright, let's see. We need the Crawler's Nest coffer. Let's see. I think it's the red ones. Hard to tell. Alright, anyway. There we go. There we go. Okay. Where are we? Not where we need to be. I think we need to go over in this direction here to go into the main area. Sure. Let's just stealth most of the way, though. Alright, there we go. What level are we? 66. Gotcha. This is the bug dungeon, which sucks. Is this? Something was placed here recently. That's probably the whole thing. I'm not gonna worry about that. I don't like whatever the fuck is pulsating there. Don't like that. Really don't like that. I'm getting the hell out of here. It sucks. This place sucks. Anyway. Alright. Let's see. Let me up. Let me up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hello? Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see if this is the area I need to be. I think it is. No, it's not. It's very much not. Where the fuck is... Oh! Oh, I see, I see. I see what there's... Okay, they combined all the maps on this map I'm looking at. Okay, I gotcha. So there are some over here. Alright, good. Doom Scorpion. Alright, let's... This place is... This... Why is it green? She's green for an amazing reason. Anyway, what the fuck was that? Whatever. Probably some, like, weather effect or NM spawn somewhere. Maybe that's just normally there. Let's see. So now over here to cross a couple paths. In order to get to sections where there are potential for chests to spawn. There unfortunately are a lot of different places where chests can spawn. On edges of the map that I don't particularly want to go to, so hopefully you can find it soon. Nope, that's not the way. Hold on. There's like these little alcove spikes things that can have them. So, one over here. Over here. Actually, let's see if the... I don't remember... I don't think wide scan picks up on... treasures, fortunately. Aha! There we are. Beautiful. We don't gotta go anything else. Love to see it. Alright. Gauntlet. There is a NM here. I guess I'll fight, just for the sake of it. Sure, why not? Or there might be. There's one in this area that I can grab, but... Oh, I have a feeling these guys don't see. So they all my other stuff wore off. So now, okay, that sucks. All right. So I was invisible, but they didn't have to worry about seeing. So I still got hit. Okay, now everybody. Now everybody. Now everybody. Come on and join in. It's a huge party. Fuck. There we go. Jesus Christ. Only a phalanx. That's good. All right, very nice. Demonic Tithia should be in this area somewhere. Final thing. That wasn't threatening. Oops. Okay. I don't know why it got interrupted. So far, I don't know if Demonic Tiffia is gonna spawn. But all of these enemies that we've encountered so far are actually in our, in the Grounds Tome quests. So I guess that works. Let's do a wide scan. Let's see. There's an NM over there. Oh, that's not even on the list. Yeah, no Demonic Tibia. Alright, let's just hit him. Alright. We're now done with this. Now, all we have left is Castle Persia Pants. Alright. Then we'll be all set with Bard. But they are like little stories in themselves, so it is nice to see them, even if they're not like super useful overall. Where is it? There it is. Alright, anyway. Where is it? There we go. We're almost out of our tanks, which is nice. I do want to get rid of them all. Just sell the potions that are in them, sell the tanks themselves, get rid of them all. Don't need them. We have very good access to high potions and high ethers, actually. Including, we have access, I think, to even higher tiers of potions, actually, now. just through the through one of the Moogles. Oh, that's right. You can't jump down there. It's too far. I gotta say, not the best fit in this game. This one is decidedly silly. The red mage relic stuff is really cool. I like the relic set or the artifact set for red mage, but this less so. Whew. Glad I went to that one. Yeah, there's a couple jobs that I should learn. So I should actually be working on those rather than doing this. But what's early tomorrow? I got my job, my new job, the bagel shop. I gotta get there at 6:15. I'm not gonna be ready. I'm not gonna be ready. But yeah, well. Gotta work where you can. I'm out of a job for too long. I'm running out of money. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it shouldn't be, like, too bad of a job. It's just, yeah, no, it's a cafe-style place, so you gotta get up for the early birds. I gotta make sure that you can get your like, you know, the people that have regular jobs get their bagels. The early bird gets the bagel, as they say. But I've definitely gotten in the habit of like staying up till like 3 in the morning. So it does not bode well. I'll tell you that. It really doesn't bode well for stuff, but I'll make it work. Yeah. So I'm trying to get to bed at like 9 or so, basically. We'll see how that works. Alright, let's try the randomizer here. Oh, speaking of randomizer, it doesn't have a randomizer yet, but Twilight Princess just got an unofficial PC port like Ocarina of Time did. Been following that for a bit, and so I'm very excited to try that out at some point. I cannot wait till that has a randomizer, but that is a big fucking game. That's way bigger than Ocarina of Time. So we'll see. We'll see if I can even handle a rando for that. This is completely random, by the way. It's just this. There probably is a way to do this properly, but oh, there we go. Easy. Let's just play Twilight. Yeah. Highly recommend Twilight Princess. Very good game. It's so cool. I've really wanted to play it recently. And then, so, like, I was looking up stuff, and then I found out that it's getting a fucking PC port, and I was like, holy shit. I mean, not by Nintendo, obviously. I gotta download it before Nintendo lawyers take it down, but they haven't taken down Ship of Arcanian, weirdly enough. So, I don't know. Who knows? Or 2 Ship to Arcanian. It is a little weird that they didn't they went to Twilight Princess before Wind Waker, but I mean it's not the same people every time, so it's just whoever the community. They recently like 6 months ago they decompiled the entirety of Twilight Princess, so that's why we're getting the stuff for it. Gotcha. So it's all right, fair enough. But they have gotten rid of mods before, or I don't know. They've been like, maybe not like, but they've taken down people that like stream mods. Yes. Well, yeah, I guess so. You're right. And it's really Pokemon that they shut down for. Pokemon and occasional Mario too, actually. They really throw hands for Mario. There's an unofficial Mario Maker that is, I hope it gets released. They're making it has like you can like it has like customizable physics and basically a thing for about every single Mario game ever produced, and some of them that are some like systems for Mario games that are fan made. So you can completely customize like what abilities Mario has. It's great. Even Hotel Mario, you know what? Fair enough. I think all the platformer Marios. I don't think Hotel Mario's in there. It also has Sonic, weirdly enough. Just because I guess that was easy. Yeah, it has pretty much everything else. It's like Mario Multiverse or something like that. Let's see if it exists still. I do want to check that out. Oh yeah, it seems to still be working. That's cool. Mario Multiverse is the thing. Don't tell Nintendo. Yeah, it's not a good game then if it doesn't have Hotel Mario. I think it should have Mario Teaches Typing as a possible choice. The only problem with Mario Multiverse, I think, having viewed it briefly, is that is really just the fact of because the physics are customizable, it's sometimes hard to tell where the like what you're able to do in each given level. Like you can customize everything. You basically like there's templates and stuff like that you can use, but then you can basically just take the chains off, and just make your own shit through it. It seems really cool. I gotta get to this, but these guys are probably going to attack me. Hee. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. All right, there we go. We got it. But they're gonna attack me. Fair enough. If I die, I die. I don't need to worry about it. In this junction, I've gotten everything I needed. But I was I know that because it was Simple Phillips played it for a bit. He's a Mario guy. Like, it just seems wild, especially when Mario Maker 3 hasn't even been announced. I think I probably will get. I do like Mario Maker. I wish I played it more. It is fun to make the little levels. But I sometimes I think that it is more fun to imagine creating something in Mario Maker than it is to actually create something in Mario Maker. I don't know. Like the idea of like, oh shit, like I'm gonna make the next Super Mario game, you know, is awesome. And then you sit down to do it and you're like, I don't know if people do this. I would think we get 3 soon, because, you know, Switch 2 came out, like, surely we gotta, and they just haven't done content for Mario. Like, the problem is with Switch and Switch 2 is what they should do, and what they're not gonna do, is just create more content for the games already existing, you know? Like, obviously you have, like, single-player games and stuff that, oh, mouse controls, too, actually. That's real as fuck. Because what you, like, you could just update Mario Maker 2. They're not gonna do that, though. I think the argument is more for Smash Brothers than anything. They have done that for some games. They did update, yeah, I guess that's true. They did update some of the games. I don't know, I just think about, like, Smash Brothers, I think, is the best, is the true example, because Smash Brothers Ultimate is gonna be impossible to, like, carry over, you know. They have everyone is there, and the next game, not everyone is gonna be there. Almost guaranteed, not everyone is gonna be there. You know, like, everyone is gone now. And so that's the tricky part, is then, like, okay, so what do we do? Like, what's the, you know, because obviously there's going to be a new Smash Brothers at some point, because they're going to want to revive the stuff, but, like, what they really should do is just use the basis of Ultimate as an engine, because Ultimate is really fun, update it, rebalance it, create new characters. The other problem is I don't know how well that would do as a fighting game, because that might be too fucking many guys. But I don't know. Regardless, I think like an update would probably be all they needed. Yeah, Greg Doctor Smash when Nintendo, come on. I would love another Final Fantasy rep. Like, people are like, oh, Tifa's in, well, Tifa's in Street Fighter now, which is awesome, which means I have to play Street Fighter. I would like something not from Final Fantasy VII that represents, like, the franchise. Like, I think Warrior of Light, like a hero kind of character, or a, or what Super Smash, my favorite Final Fantasy rep, I have to admit, is, fucking Black Mage from Super Smash Flash. It's the coolest one. He's not even very good, I think. And I don't know the community of Super Smash Flash, but I do know Black Mage rules. I feel like it's a very good example of the series. Like, that's a good, like, Cloud is good, you know? Cloud and Sephiroth are good examples for heroes and villains. Everyone knows Final Fantasy VII. But Black Mage is, like, the staple. That is a key design that you can automatically respond back to. That's Final Fantasy, you know? So I think that's a genius inclusion in that game. 14 rep would be good. I want, like, a series rep. That's my want for Final Fantasy. I mean, I would want, like, what I want is just Dissidia, but, like, not Duelim, you know? I want Dissidia, but good again. Moogle would be awesome. Moogle would be so funny. They definitely wouldn't, but I wish they would. Yeah, I guess that probably wouldn't. But yeah, new Fire Emblem. Either yeah, I mean they're probably just the new one that's coming out. I would guess the new Fire Emblem rep, and then whatever new Pokemon is out. And it's probably guaranteed. But like I'm always here for like the oddball picks, you know, like my top pick for Smash Brothers for a while has been the guy from whatever the kid is from Star Tropics. That game rules. Best NES game in existence. It is just the best one. But we're never gonna get it. So I don't know. Like I feel like I just want to do Star Tropics because that game is awesome. Yeah, probably Pokemon from Wind and Waves. Fire Emblem rep from Three Houses 2, Smash, because Sakurai really liked Fire Emblem. Hopefully, I don't know. I feel like the reason why Fire Emblem is, I like Fire Emblem rep. I obviously like Fire Emblem. I think the problem is that they all feel about this, like for a while they all felt mostly the same. They were sword fighters, disjointed hitbox. You know, obviously like Marth and Roy, Marth and Ike, are much different than like, you know, Marth and Lucina are copies, and but like they're all like degrees of Fire Emblem, except for Robin is good. Robin is a good inclusion, and then Byleth is okay. Byleth is different. I just don't think Byleth is fun, unfortunately. I don't think Byleth is bad designed. I just don't think, or I don't think she's like, or I don't think they're similar. I just think they're just not fun to play. That's my like guaranteed prediction. That's like the number one. So we get that and Pokemon. That always comes in with the new stuff. Ike, Marth, Roy, Lucina, Corrin. I forgot about Corrin. I didn't even think about Corrin. Oh man, what a throwaway pick. Byleth, and then Chrom. Yeah, fair enough. That's fair, I guess. I like Roy way more than Ike, but I get it. Roy's my boy, dude. Roy is one of my mains. I like Roy a lot, actually. He hits hard, and he just hits hard. Astral Chain would be good. I think if we get an Astral Chain 2, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I think we would need to get Astral Chain 2 though. Like I feel like we're too far away from the original at this junction, I think. Alright, we gotta actually grab stuff for this guy. Let's see. What can Blue Mage wield that's actually decent? We have level 55. Probably just the Shell Buster again, yeah. It did sell decently. I think it's been a while, you know? So I mean, I don't know. I haven't played it either, so I would like to play it at some point. I just have not. Alright, let's see. We have a pebble. Sure, we have a pebble now. Could be working on it now. I hope you're right. I do wanna play Astral Chain at some point. I heard it's good. I have a lot of games to play, and so it's not very high up on the list, admittedly. Alright, sweet. But I think that would be a good pick, I think. I'm not saying it's not a good pick. I'm just trying to gauge, like, how likely would it be. And it honestly, here's the real deal about Smash. It just entirely depends on how much Sakurai liked the game. Like, I think cultural relevance does factor into it. But there is a significant factor that is just, did Sakurai enjoy it? And if so, then it has a pretty good chance of making it in. Thank you. Sorry, my nose has been running, dude. It's been bad. Anyway. Let's see. File chain is... Alright, there we go. Now we're back to Blue Mage. Oh, I can't even equip... Blue Mage can't equip Pebbles? Blue Mage don't know how to use Pebbles. They can't throw a rock. My bad. They don't know. They don't know how to do it. Oh, I'm level 54. I'm not even level 55. I can do the back plate in the meantime. Sakurai enjoyed House Party. Oh, yeah, we're definitely getting... What is it, Doja Cat? No, who was in House Party? But I was like, there was someone in House Party. I can't remember who that was. John House. That's right, I remember now. Let's see. I did it like... whatever. Alright, let's see. Start TP is good. You want like one thing of each element, probably. Fueling is good to have. Alright, sweet.
Oh,
Chocobo,
babe,
Moogle, and
I'd
a
love
second
to
piece
see
of-
Shantae and maybe a Final Fantasy
Oh.
character, like Sephiroth again. Gigantic sword fights. Yes, please.
Fair enough. Matsu, wants a Chocobo, a Moogle, and a sentient slice of pizza, and as well as Shantae would be a good pick. I've never played a Shantae game, but I've heard they're fun. Oh, this already has max MP boost. Alright, so we don't need that. Let's see. Clear Mind wouldn't be bad, actually, to have. Magic Attack bonus is probably better, though. Wait, we already have that. Okay, so yeah, we'll get Blazing Breath. Perfect. Alright, there we go. Where's our Blue Mage set up? Alrighty, let's see. Blue Mage. We're gonna go for the gear first, and then if we have time, we'll get the different stuff. So, beginning. This quest by talking to Wood. Want your Blue Mage is level 40 and completed the Argon mission 2. Completed all of Octagon, so we're good. Until we just to gaze away at your fate. Alright, let's see. Oh, I should try to find a ranged attack, actually. I don't have any, like... Okay. Found something. Yeah, check out the auction house. Try to buy a throwing weapon or something. Whew. Tired. Maybe it won't be too bad to go bed early tonight. Alright, let's see. Range? Yeah, I can get some chakrams. That would be cool. Like boomerang weapons? That's kind of
Oh,
sick.
babe,
As fuck.
just tell him to cuddle up with a blanket and dream of hair. It works.
Why? Why are you so rude? Ah, that's a million gil. What the fuck? But +1, which is like almost just as good as the +2 version. He's infinitely cheaper. So I'm just gonna get one of those. They're just keeping it real. He's bald as fuck. To dream of hair. There we go. That feels better. I think you should be able to use all your Blue Mage spells. I think you should have to set which ones you want the passives from, and you should be able to use all of them. Mullet is fair. Goes away. Business in the front, party in the dumpster. That's good. Visit the potential. No longer an empty vessel, I see. Yet you maintain your mortal form in spite of the power you wield. You accepted the fact that the path of mortality is forever closed to you now. This simple power of speech abandoned you already. Not beyond imagining. Devoured the essence of many foes. Blue magic has unexpected effects on the practitioner. Do not undo the flow of time. Be at ease. Let go of your regrets. I will show you the way. Gregnog, there's no turning back. Just travel to the 5 staging points in search of even greater power. Azov, Tbuka, Amulja, Album, Urusi. There we will find your fellows, those who strive to be more than mortal, while fending off the madness that erodes their souls. Or vessels that merely mimic the shape of men and women, overflowing with savage energies. Others have achieved a balance between the nature of mortal and beast. They have long walked the road you now stand upon. Burn their lessons into your heart and forge your path with renewed vigor. For no other path remains open to you. Spooky! They made Blue Mage so cool! I don't have any macros for this one, though. I really don't want to set up any. And I'm a captain, so I can use this for free. All right. Man, I had to help someone out with an assault the other day. Oh God. I also learned that in order to get the ultimate weapons of Otter you have to do like 1,000,000 assaults in a row. Blue. You are blue. No, you didn't. The Immortals request. We're the same now, you and I. The sadness, the despair, the triumph. No, I mustn't. I am a vessel, blue and despoiled. I must perform my duty. It's your fate, perhaps. Farewell. You survived. That is good, and that is bad. You have embraced the life of the beast. You must struggle forward as I have, so go. Leave me. Yeah, you have to do a bunch of assaults to do the, to get the ultimate weapons, so I might not do that. I would love to have better gear for Red Mage, but I don't know how worth getting the, ultimate, that weapon is. Alright, next. Vuka. The sheep. You bear the mark. They sent the striplings to me now. He was to shed your mortal shell. Was there nothing that bound you to that light? How will the search for power transform you? What will you aspire to once your fall is complete? Me? But no. That is for me to pursue. Are you ready? And we'll give you the chance. Your last chance to perish as a mortal! You are unscathed. Congratulations. And my condolences for the loss of your mortal existence. This is not the end of your path. Tread carefully, Gregnog. Apparently I fucked up by becoming a blue mage. Alright, Mammal Jaw. That mark. Well, 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 indeed. We're not just little errands. We're not just little errands, not enough to satisfy your lust for power. Wonderful. That's how it should be. Mortals striving to be more than ordinary. The world teaches us this is so. You brought a smile to my face. Let's see if I can't do the same for you. Oh, you're stronger than you look. Your ambition has tempered your will. You know how to get on my good side. The fuck is wrong with all these people? I was like, hey, you're a blue mage? Eat shit. If you die, you were never a blue mage. Look at the witch trials. That we just prove we're a witch every time. Alright, we did Hellbone, right? Yeah. Wait, no. No, that's right. We don't have to do the 6. We don't have to do the 6 week. So we have to do Hellbone. Where are you? You should be here. There you are. What are we here? You have chosen the life of a blue mage, it would seem. I seem to recall advising you to not let your life go to waste, but even with my nose for such things, I did not sense such ambition. If you are intent on this path, there's only one thing left for me to do. Ready to accept your destiny. Brace yourself. Well done. This is an occasion for both joy and remorse. It is always accompanied by complicated emotions. The way is neither smooth nor easy. You cannot turn from the road we have chosen. Stay vigilant against the beast within. That is all the wisdom I can give you. Be well, Gregnog. Want to fight between the tag of 11 and the tag of 14? Both of their max strength, but like both have to fight in their own combat style. Like, theoretically, in 11, they have multiple jobs, which seems stronger. But his combat is also a lot slower. The damage numbers seem lower. The mark of Zahak. Appears that you and I walk the same path. No words are necessary. There's only the duty that I must perform. You live. We are done here. Be on your way. Alright, sweet. Simple, easy. Let's go. Now we can get our sword. Then I might have to leave because I'm getting tired. But I'll be back, and hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, and then if it goes well, we'll try to do actual content. Alright, we'll talk to Wood first, though. Excuse me. Sorry. Just to gaze upon the tapestry that fate is woven from you. So, you have returned from your journey. The Immortals submitted their reports. My evaluation, you are still not fit to join our ranks. However, I will recognize your continued growth and dedication. Greater heights of power await you. Let the desire that burns within you guide your way. Ambition is the only fuel that a blue mage requires. You have taken the first step. This is only the beginning. Present you with this immortal scimitar, a fitting blade for the path you must carve. Wield it well. Ooh. What? All right, I'm gonna head out. I'll be back, hopefully, again another day. So I'll see you around. Peace.